G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the south side of the map, playing as the Red Chinese, we've got Vortex. His opponent who spawns on the opposite side of the map in the color blue, playing as the Mongols, we've got Puppy Paw. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first game of the Grand Finals for the Road to Red Bull Wallalol Legacy for the month of June. This is a best of 7 between these two guys. Both players have banned Rus for the entire series. That is correct, Rus. Out of all the civilizations is what both have banned. They haven't banned Delhi, they haven't banned Mongols, they haven't banned the Holy Roman Empire, they have banned Rus. So Rus obviously not going to be throughout this entire series. So if you're a Rus fan, sorry guys, these videos are going to be pretty boring for you, unfortunately. But we'll take a look at the south side of the map. We'll talk a little bit about what we can expect today, because I am going to be honest with you guys. I've got absolutely no idea. Why have I got no idea? Well, let's think about this a bit logically, okay? We've got two players that have begun the series. This is the very beginning of the series. We're 0-0 into this series right now. And the first civ that you've got coming out for Vortex is the Chinese. Now, there's a couple of theories as to why this could be in my head. The first one is it's a best of 7. He's going to have to play a lot of civs. Maybe he doesn't like China that much. He might as well just get it over and done with, lose the game. But then the other side of my head is like, well, hold on a minute. This is the first game in the series. If you can win the first game in the series, you get a bit of a momentum lead. It's a really strong mental mindset. So you'd want to put your best foot forward, right? Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking we might be seeing something a little bit spicy here, maybe something a little bit different. At this stage, everything seems to be absolutely normal. He's doing the classic 6 villagers on food, 3 villagers out to wood. One of them was idle. He's managed to murder a sheep though, so he's absolutely fine. Now the question is here, whether he goes to gold or not. So the gold is going to be behind his base. If he keeps this rallying out to wood, which he was doing, I was thinking, okay, it might look to play this in the Dark Age. Not going to be the case though, rallying out over to gold. So this build order is actually got 7 villagers over on food. I do apologize. Macro the positioning of the sheep, not the most optimal, but he's open with a 2 scout opening here. We can see he's picking up sheep all around the map. He's got a couple right below his base as well that he's yet to grab. If he might not actually be able to grab them here, as it looks like the sheep for his opponent, Puppy Paw, going to be able to pick it up. Gold mine is going to be going down though. Everything looking good at this stage for Vortex. And going to be a quick game, going to be a good game, I suspect, as we've got an outpost rush beginning to come down here already. Puppy Paw going to be sending out his double scout or double spearman, as well as this villager. So we'll take a look up towards the north, and you can see that this has been scouted out, or at least it should have been scouted out by Vortex. And the question is, how does he react to this? Because has he scouted this out? Okay, well, he's definitely scouted it out now. How does he react to it from here? I think he's going to be looking to rush the Barbican. The problem is he can't Barbican rush this from here just simply because he's too late. We're at 318. So Beastie does this thing where he goes 7 on gold, or sorry, 7 on food, 4 on gold, and then you can rush the Barbican, put it in front of your gold. But the problem that he's going to have right now is that this outpost is going to be getting up. It is going to be getting up. And with this outpost getting up, well, you've got yourselves a little bit of a problem, don't you? Because if this outpost gets up, then you've got no food. Things already looking like they might be on shaky ground here for Vortex. He's ignoring the outpost at the moment. What has he got? He's over macroed by 200 food? Okay. More of what is going on? I promise you guys that these guys are top tier players. I promise you that. Was he scouting out right there? I'm not sure exactly what he was doing, but now going to be dropping down an Imperial Academy in his base. Going to be coming down over here. We'll check in over on the north side. Puppy Paw looking good, looking strong, still sending out those spearmen 2x2, and I'm starting to feel like this is not a good start right now for Vortex. The main issue that he's going to have in this position is that there's no real way to stop the outpost from coming in, and you can see him hitting the wood line and now going to be forcing away villagers on the gold mine. I'll be honest with you guys. I think that he might have not intentionally thrown, but intentionally thrown away China. So, as I mentioned, okay, a little bit earlier, that there were 2 schools of thoughts for me. It was 2 schools of thought. The first one, that it was throwing away China. It's not the best civilization at the moment in the meta. Most players would agree that on an open map, especially like this, that China would be probably one of the lowest rated civilizations. And so the fact that it's coming out first here, it could mean that Vortex says, well, you know what? I'm going to take away his Mongols, right? Which is a really, really good pick, a really strong pick. I can take away that nice and early. He gets a win against me, but it's only with China. And then that leaves, you know, maybe from there I can beat his Delhi with my Mongols, and now he's got, you know, he's going to have to play China at one point as well. But interesting that he doesn't leave it until a map like, say, Hill and Dale, or, you know, something a bit more defensive, maybe like Altai or something like that. But now the new age has begun. He's going to be looking to defend it from the second age. We do see an outpost going to be coming up. A lot of gold in the bank at the moment. Very curious decision. I still don't know exactly where he's heading with this macro. Things not looking good at this stage. Hasn't gone into wheelbarrow. Stacking up 250 gold. I'm trying to work it out, do the math in my head where he's going with this. The outpost is going to be able to come up, denies this position. He's just going to move around down towards this south side, force another outpost over here. The consequence of not going for an archery range here is that your enemy's just going to be very versatile with their own outposts. And worst comes to, or the worst case scenario is they look to put more down. We see a villager going down on the gold mine. Things really not looking good here for Vortex. We'll check in over on the other side of the map. Puppy Paw going to be aging up now. 6 villagers here. 6 villagers tapping away. That also stable going to be going up. So could just be looking to get a couple of horsemen out just to do any sort of preventative measures just in the event an archery range comes up like this. So super smart move. Puppy Paw demonstrating early on in this series that he is not to be messed with. Khan just being typically annoying as it always is. This Khan has already taken out 1 villager I've seen. He's probably taken out another 7 that I haven't. Looks like Arrow Slit's still not coming through just yet. He's got to be careful not to lose these villagers. You can see them. He's actually getting focused down here. The villagers on this position. Age up coming through now for Puppy 4. 6 minutes 40. Not a bad little timing for him. And Vortex going to be trying his best to hold on in this early stage of the game. It really seems like this has been an absolute clinic so far from Puppy Paw on the Mongols. 2 villagers at the moment on gold, so he's going to be looking to play it a little bit more heavily in feudal age, it seems. Arrowslit's going to be coming through. Another outpost going to be coming in as well. And just remember that at this point in time, the only way that Vortex can deal with this, he's got 2 options. Number 1 is a stable into scouts, into professional scouts. Number 2 is that he looks to go for a battering ram in the second age. I guess the other alternative is that he goes age 3 and looks to go into something. But you can see the macro at the moment is really struggling with it. And this is something that I was talking about, is one of the things that we've seen out of Vortex is, I should say, one of the things we haven't seen. A good game just gets called. Vortex just taps out. Okay, I think I was on the money then. It was definitely, you know, school of thought number 1. He just throws away the first game in a grand final series for a ticket, a golden ticket to the Red Bull Walla Lol for $300,000. He throws the first game. Now, when I say throw, I'm not saying that in the context of, you know, throwing the game intentionally so that the other player wins and then he loses and then, like, you know, betting behind the scene or anything like that. No, this is a calculated throw. This is an intentional throw. Everything he's done here, you know, as I was talking about, you've only got access to 8 civs. When it comes to a best of 7, you're going to need to use 7 of them. The Rus have been banned out, so he knows that he needs to play China. So if he can knock out China and knock out Mongols from his enemy, this could actually come out to be a big brain move in the long run. He takes an early loss, but it could guarantee in the long run that he gets a victory. Will it play out? That is the question. We've seen what might be one of the strangest games for China versus Mongol. And you know, the crazy thing is this matchup's actually not terrible for China. He could have played this in Dark Age with his own spearmen, and he didn't do it. So very curious. It almost looked like he just wanted to get the game over and done with. What do you guys think, though? Leave a message in the comments, or leave a comment down below. I want to know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.